Dear students, today's lesson is a grammar lesson, Module 9, page 131. So get your books ready. Today, we have two objectives. The first objective is to use direct and reported speech correctly. The second objective is to change statements from direct to reported speech. Today, we'll learn how to report statements. But to do so, and before we go on, you have to go to the grammar section of your student's book and read pages 170 and 171 carefully. These are the two pages you are going to read. Pause the video, read the pages, and come back. When we report someone's words, we can do it in two ways. The first way is direct speech. The second way is reported speech. In direct speech, we repeat the exact words that someone said, and we usually use the verb say or said, and the words of the speaker are put in quotation marks, as in this example here. In reported speech, we report the meaning of what someone said without using their exact words. We use a reporting verb, said or told, followed by that and the reported statement, as in this example. In this example, because we have an indirect object, Dave in this case, we change said to into told. When we change a statement from direct to reported speech, we make a number of changes. Read this example here. Tom said to Jane, I will call you tomorrow. When we report it, it becomes Tom told Jane that he would call her the following day. Look at the two sentences, compare them. What are the changes? The first change, said to, change it to told, because we have an indirect object, Jane. The second change, the quotation marks, we remove them and we added the word that. The third change, the pronouns, we changed I to he because Tom is speaking, and we changed you to her because he was speaking to Jane. Will, change it to would. So we change every present verb to the past verb. And the time expression, tomorrow, change it to the following day. You will find a list of all the tense changes on page 170 of your student's book. It's very important to study this page carefully. You will also find a list of all the time expression changes on page 171 of your student's book. When we report statements, we don't always change said to told, but there are a number of special introductory verbs used in reported speech. Look at this sentence, for example. Tom said to Dave, I'll help you. We can change it. As usual, Tom told Dave that he would help him, which is correct. But giving this sentence a second thought, we see I'll help you as an offer. So instead of using the verb told, I can use the verb offer. And the sentence, a reported statement, would be Tom offered to help Dave. In this statement, Tom said to Dave, you should take care of yourself. We can report it in the usual way. We change said to told, said to told. But when we read the sentence again, we see that it's an advice. You should take care of yourself. That's an advice. So instead of using the verb told, we use the verb advised. Another example. Tom said, Dave stole my camera. So that's an accusation. So we can report it with the verb accused. Tom accused Dave of stealing his camera. Tom said to Dave, you didn't do a good job. That's a complaint. So instead of using the verb told, I can use the verb complained. Tom complained that Dave hadn't done a good job. Now open your student's book, page 131. Exercise A. Read the statements and write the speaker's exact words. In other words, you have to change the statements from reported speech to direct speech. Pause the video, answer the exercise, and come back to check your answers. Remember, in this exercise, we are changing past verbs into present verbs. So the first sentence, the guide told us it would take us an hour to get to the archaeological site. The guide said to us, it will take us an hour to get to the archaeological site. Sentence number 2, exactly, we are going to change it was to it is. Great. The third sentence, my friend said that Bill was making dinner. It has to become Bill is making dinner. Exercise B. In this exercise, we have to match the verb tenses, modals, and time expressions to indicate how they change in reported speech. Pause the video, answer the exercise, and come back to check your answer. So we change the present simple to past simple, present progressive, past progressive, past simple, exactly, past perfect simple, the present perfect simple to past perfect simple, present progressive, past perfect progressive. Can changes to could, will to would, must, had to, today, that day, yesterday, the previous day or the day before, last week, the previous week or the week before, tomorrow, the next day, now, then, tonight, that night. Exercise D. Rewrite the following sentences starting with the words given. And the words given are all special introductory verbs. So read the sentence and change them from direct speech to reported speech. Pause the video, answer the exercise, and come back to check your answers. So the first sentence, refused to, exactly, to spend the night. The second sentence, advised to pay more attention. The third sentence, told us that, so told that, advised to, and refused to. Number 4, Martin suggested, going must be followed by ing form, refused to help, and said that. For more practice, answer exercise D, page 111 in your workbook. For homework, please log on to your Teams corner and do the homework and the quizzes assigned to you by your teacher. Thank you for listening. Best wishes and keep safe.